we just talked about the fact that we're launching this brand in March 2023, and this full moon that's coming up is called the worm moon for different reasons. Google it, find it. So, so yeah, so I think I like the shapes that you have already, right? Like the tree. I like the balance there from the tree to the bag. I think even talking about having the logo just be the bag, I think that makes a whole lot of sense. Like, even when we talk about references, like, I'm gonna go get the bag, get it, all of that, it has a lot of room for branding purposes. So yeah, so from there we wanted to actually explore the colors. We talked about obviously green for the leaves, and the burlap sack is brown. But then we started to say, all right, so what other colors are we going to incorporate there? And so at that point, it was your idea, I think, for the worm to actually be, instead of using rope to close the burlap sack, to actually use a worm. And I thought that was pretty clever.
Yeah, just it ties it all in.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty clever. So I'm like, all right, cool. So now we got green, brown, and pink. Cool. And from there, we talked about then, okay, green, brown, and pink. And then we also talked about the color gold. And I think gold is really nice when it comes to when we're thinking about finances, when we're thinking about kind of gold because of the nature of the product. Gold is tied into a lot when it comes to like financial hustles and things of that nature. And then
this is so cool though. I just really like watching this whole, it's like watching a gameplay, but like artists, it's real dope. It's dope.
Oh man, I love doing it this way, man, too, because it's, imagine hiring me. We talk one time, a week later, I bring something to you. It's not right. I got to edit it, take another week, come back. The whole process is
that,
cool,
Yeah, that's what I've been. And I was telling Yvette this. I was like, I don't like that process. Like, there's something about that process. That's why I wanted to do something local. And I didn't even imagine it like this. I didn't know what to expect. But this is exactly like a collaboration. Like, this is dope. I think you're on the money.
Like this should be like the only way, because you want real time feedback and ideas. Like, waiting every week just drags out the whole process.
Yeah, I've been there. It's kind of it's heartbreaking because like you want it to work out, you know what I mean? But it's just like the lag time of not doing it in real time. It's just it gets very, I don't even know what word to use, but
time consuming.
Yeah, I was never really a fan of it. I've had some good work done, don't get me wrong. But there was something missing.
Absolutely, man. It's another thing is, it's heartbreaking for everybody, right? So like the designers is like, I gotta go back to the drawing board. The client is not seeing their vision made, and so it lends itself to these not so nice experiences, and that sucks, right? Doing it like this, it kind of puts us on the same team, and that's the part that I personally really like about it. I want to do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? I want to be on your team. I want to get your vision. I want to make it work. I want you to love it. And I think it's important I think another thing that's important is for entrepreneurs to know what happens behind the scenes, especially I tend to work with a lot of creatives. Just the nature of the people that come to me happen to be creatives. And so even more so, I like to see the process. And other than that, man, it's been great working with you, bro.
Definitely, man. It's been a pleasure, dog. I'm so blessed and I appreciate it, man. It's been real fun.
It has been, man, and I always, man, I like working with creators, dog. Like that's my niche right there. Is so it was great talking to you. You have a great idea.
For sure.
It was great even knowing about a little bit more about your family and stuff, man. Again, I wish you the absolute best. There's no book on this, and then especially when you decide and make those decisions to not take the traditional route. So my hat's off to you, bro. I know it's not easy, but I wish you the absolute best, man. And I know we'll be talking more, but
for sure, there's gonna be a lot of room for collab. I definitely see it. So yeah, we'll keep in touch, keep you posted, and I'll get back to you.
Sounds good, my brother.